Hi, and welcome to another episode of our Mind and Body series. Today, I want to share with you an important, yet very disturbing statistic. But first, let me ask you a question. When it finally dawns on you that your life isn't as great as you would like it to be, when you realize you need self-improvement, the very first question that should pop into your head is this. Would I like me if I met me? So I ask you, would you like you if you met you? What if I told you that in this universe, very few things happen randomly or by accident? You know, we talk about all things self-development. We talk about success, failure, progress, life, mindset, and we emphasize health and fitness because it's part and parcel, if not the starting point, of self-development. We talk about food and diet, exercise, weight loss, calories, body mass index, all of that. We even talk about kids. But realize that when we say kids, what we're really talking about is you, the adult, because you're the sum total of everything that's happened with you or to you since the day you weren't even born yet. But here's the thing. I know there are millions and millions of other people and websites that talk about all that stuff. But the difference between success and failure is thin. Blink once and you'll miss it. But it's real. You see, studies show that of all people who get into fitness programs, weight loss or diet plans, exercise routines, etc., only about 5% of those people go all the way to the end. Why is that? And what's more is that this is not just in health and fitness, but also in life in general. Your relationships at home and work, your money, your spending, other habits, both good and bad. We need an answer to this question because the desire to achieve at least a certain level of success must come from the desire for personal development, the desire to self-improve, a better life, desire for the longevity of life or just survival. You decide whatever you want to succeed in. So, what happens to the 95%? Does it mean they weren't serious when they started? No, not really. Unless you're a real-life joker, I doubt anyone would set out on a self-improvement journey not being serious. So why do they fail, quit, or lose interest? Well, Bob Proctor, one of the best motivational and personal development speakers there is, talks about the paradigm. Now, we'll talk about the paradigm in more detail in the future. How the environment you were born into has failed you since you were a 1-minute-old baby. See, we're not trying to be psychoanalysts here, but we're humans. We do things that other normal humans do. We study ourselves. We set goals. We make mistakes. And of course, we fail. You know, if you have any kind of seriousness about achieving something and you fail, well, naturally, you'll look back and ask yourself why you failed, right? And if you're very honest with yourself, you'll find that a lot of times the culprit is lack of clarity. You'll find you didn't quite understand the problem. And when you fail to identify the problem correctly, what are the chances of you finding the right solution? Well, they're slim to none. The thing is, and to paraphrase another famous motivational speaker, Tony Robbins, when it comes to problem solving, nothing beats clarity. Clarity means you've gotten to the core of your problem. You'll hear people say things like, "Oh, I didn't think it was going to take this much time and commitment to get myself in shape or lose weight. I never thought this program was going to take so much time. I don't have time to watch TV now. I don't have time to hang out with my friends anymore." Things like that. Clarity means before you set out a plan, you understand. You have a pretty good picture of what it's going to take to achieve the desired results, and whether you have the resources or what it takes to get there. That's what keeps you grounded in reality. That's what helps you get your priorities right. Now, the point I'm trying to make here is, before you sign up for that exercise or diet boot camp, you've got to have the right mindset. Number one, do you understand who you are and how you got where you are? You'll be surprised how many people don't know who they are and are trying to live someone else's life. Do you know exactly why you want to achieve some level of fitness? Are you aware of what you're willing to sacrifice to get your desired results? Are you aware that change is really hard, and the bigger the change, the harder it's going to be? Are you aware that the people and the things you love the most may be the biggest stumbling blocks between you and your desired results? And that includes you. Yes, you. There is such a thing as self-sabotage. If you're answering yes to all these questions, well, congratulations. You're a 5%er, and you probably don't need this pep talk, except maybe to share with those you care about. No matter what percentage you are, we want to share with you the 5 truths you must know before you start your self-improvement journey.